All right, today is going to be a quick video on my ankle medical kit, what I carry in it and why I carry it, why I chose to go with an ankle medical kit as opposed to others. Always have this on my person, so I'm going to go into a little bit of why that is and why I think that's beneficial. So stay tuned and we'll get into it. Alright, so this is my ankle medical kit. I got this from Dark Angel Medical. I also have these for sale here at my storefront in Montrose. I don't have anything for sale online yet, unfortunately. Hopefully I will before too long. But I kind of have it set up here where you can kind of build your own. So I've got the ankle holster, and then you can kind of buy bits and pieces that you want here and then outfit it how you want to make it kind of set up for what you have training for, what you're comfortable with, and what you are aware of and what you're going to be using it for, right? So I carry this on my person every day. And the reason why I chose to go with an ankle kit is because that way it's always on you no matter what, right? That's kind of the most important thing in my opinion, especially when we're talking about medical stuff is, you know, if we're having a life-threatening emergency, especially when it comes to bleeding, you know, if you're in Walmart or something like that, there's not going to be any time to run back outside to your vehicle and find your trauma kit or whatever you need to do and then run back inside to where the issue is. If we're talking about cut arteries and stuff like that, then you will almost certainly die. And I hate to say that, but we have to be kind of realistic with this stuff. So this way, it's always on your person. I find that the ankle kit is comfortable to wear. I don't really prefer to wear any kind of sort of kit or something on my belt or anything like that. I like to keep the things that I have on my belt minimal, and I'm already carrying a firearm and an extra mag with that, so that is already kind of getting to be pretty built out for my taste. So I find that having this kit on my ankle, I really don't notice it very much. It's pretty comfortable, it's out of the way, but it's still on me at all times, right? So as far as what I actually have in this kit, it comes with a pair of black gloves. I think these are, I believe these are non-latex. It comes with a little small hemostatic gauze dressing, right? So this is the Z-folded dressing. This isn't Quick Clot brand, but it's, actually, yes it is. This is Quick Clot brand. So it's just hemostatic controlled dressing. A Quick Clot's basically the most popular thing that people call that. It's got a, I guess I'll leave this guy out. So that's the Quick Clot. It's pretty small. This is a mini compression bandage, right? So this is basically, you know, some people call it like a 4x4 or something like that. So that's for kind of not quite as heavy bleeding, right? But something that we can kind of wrap that with and keep it clean and all that good stuff. I've got a chest seal. This is the hyphen vent. Those are probably the most popular brand of chest seal that you'll see out there. And that's for gunshot wounds and, right, any sort of penetrating injury into the chest cavity. I carry a Sharpie, and that is so that I could write on somebody or even my own arm, maybe when I applied a tourniquet, or if somebody was having a stroke, I could write the time that that was discovered, right? That's very important for medical services to be aware of. So Sharpie is a great thing to have. And last but not least, I have a soft tourniquet, an SOF tourniquet. And the reason that I have this, and not like a cat or anything like that on my ankle medical kit, is this is about the only thing that you can really reasonably fit on an ankle holster. It's very similar to a cat, right? But it just kind of folds up a little bit smaller and nicer and is easier to get on there. So that's what's in the kit. That covers most of what you would get into, especially with any sort of bleeding emergency. You're going to be able to handle that really well with those items. And of course, on top of that, what's important is training and making sure you're comfortable with this stuff. There's no harm in playing around with your tourniquet, putting it on yourself, seeing how fast you can put it on yourself, right? You can do that with the tourniquet and not damage it and still be able to use it, right? These are in their packages and you don't want to take them out, so that kind of is what it is. Most of that stuff is pretty straightforward, but there's lots of great YouTube videos on those as well, which I would recommend that you guys watch. And eventually I'm going to be offering some videos as well going over some of that stuff and how to properly use some of those other items. So keep this one short today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Highly recommend that you consider going with an ankle kit and being there and being ready if there's an emergency. So thanks for tuning in.